Hey Gemini, it's Lisa, and this is your May 8th to 14th general reading. This is just a general reading. If you would like a personal reading with me, all my information is below in the description box. Okay, so let's see what's in store for you this week, Gemini. Also, I am holding my contest this month. If you would like to win a reading with me, all you have to do is subscribe to my channel, if I could speak. Leave a comment on the video and I will enter you in the draw. If you've already subscribed, no problem. Just leave a comment and I'll enter you in. And then I'll be picking the name at the end of the month. Okay, so Gemini, the overall message for you for this week is about moving forward with balance. Just moving forward with balance, taking your time, creating a flow with the universe. And the more you do that, the more success you'll have. The challenge you have this week is earning your success, coming out of the rough water and moving towards the calm water. It's just basically doing what you need to do, right? To have success, which they're telling you is balance. Okay, and then what you don't see coming this week is a birth of a new way of being and things kind of growing and flourishing in your life. And then where you need to focus this week is on my favorite card, the Death card. Okay, so Gemini, the Two of Pentacles, all about just moving forward with balance, creating the infinity sign. You know, you move forward with balance, you put it out to the universe brings you more balance back in, and it just creates this nice flow. And it moves you towards the successes you want. You're moving out of the rough water. There's good things coming. So just not rush forward, just take your time moving forward. Oh, so you get the Death card. So you move forward with balance. It gives you the Death card. The Death card is, like I said, is my favorite card in the deck. It's all about a total transformation of your life. So you move forward with balance. The old you is dead. It's gone. You're no longer that person, and you're moving into this new person that you are. It is, I mean, think of it as like you were a caterpillar, you're in this cocoon, you're moving forward with balance, and then you start to emerge as this beautiful butterfly. And right now it's just being in this cocoon and doing what you need to do to be reborn into this new version of yourself. The Page of Cups is very similar. It's all about just keep moving forward. You do your part, and the universe will provide you with exactly what you need every step of the way. This whole week for a lot of the signs, they just keep saying the same thing over and over again, and I keep laughing, and I don't mean to laugh, but it just, tarot sometimes makes me laugh because they get so stubborn and they just say the same thing over and over again. If that's the message, that's the message. So the 10 of Wands is very similar. It is all about just taking the baby steps, not rushing forward, not knowing what the outcome is going to be. It's just doing every day what you need to do in order to go to the next step, and not having any clue how it's all going to work out. Blindly moving forward, very much so. I always say, which I've probably said many times on your readings, is this card is what I say is like building a puzzle without knowing what the picture is going to be. So every day you find the puzzle piece that matches the next puzzle piece and you put them together. You have no clue what the picture is until it all starts to come together. And then you're like, oh my God, that's what it is, right? So that's what this card's all about. Just take the baby steps, do what you need to do in the now. Don't worry about how it's all going to come together. It will come together and it will reveal itself when the time is right. As you move forward with balance, the key is to stay out of conflict. Don't get pulled into drama. Don't get pulled into other people's crap. It's about being neutral, being in your little bubble, doing what you need to do, being in your cocoon, more or less. Just do what you need to do and don't get pulled into other people's stuff, or even the world. Just don't get pulled into stuff. Just stay neutral and do what you need to do this week. Okay, Gemini, so the challenge that you face this week is doing what you're supposed to be doing. It's learning your lessons, moving forward, and it's a challenge this week because I think you're like, I don't want to do that. I want to do whatever I want to do, and I don't want to learn what I need to learn. I think you know you need to learn, but you're just not feeling it this week. So they're just saying, just work hard at learning your lessons. Just do it, because it's going to bring in this transformation more than you know. I think they more or less have been saying that for a few weeks for you. So I don't know if they're like, the interesting thing is they're saying that the more you focus on and learn these lessons, it will bring in love. If you're single, it'll bring in love, passion, all of that. If you're in a relationship, by focusing on your lessons and moving forward with balance, it brings passion back into your life. So if you're in a relationship, you reconnect with the person. And if it's none of the above, then it's just bringing passion into your life and really kind of enjoying the things that you're doing, rather than just rushing through things or not being in the now. It feels very much like they're like really kind of trying to focus you on being present, being in the now, and like reining you into taking each step along the way and not rushing forward towards what the outcome is going to be. When you do this, you have a whole new beginning, and it's a fulfilling beginning. It's a completely different thing. Like, so you've had the death card several times, and it's all about just doing what you need to do in order to do it every day and learn the lessons you need to learn daily. And they're saying you are going to be victorious at it. So yeah, you. So I think you don't have an option. The feeling, it feels very much like you have no option but to do this right now. And when you do that, you have victory. What you don't see coming is things growing and flourishing in your life. And that it's a birth. Like, I think, in some ways there's a birth of a new way of being. Obviously it's all around you. But I don't think you understand really that it's a rebirth. You think, oh yeah, some things are changing and it's great, right? But I think it's the fact that it's this birth of a new way of being is completely not quite, like, you don't quite get it. Yeah, the Six of Cups, all about everything happens for a reason, when it's supposed to happen and how it's supposed to happen. So this card to me is like, the universe works in mysterious ways. You think it's one thing and it's completely something else, or it does involve that, but there's a billion other things that are happening with it. It is a whole transformation. Again, they're saying if you just keep moving forward every day, doing what you're supposed to do, learning your lessons, the universe will help you through this. The Empress again. So you have the Empress doubling down, which is all about this rebirth and a birth of a new way of being. So interesting. And then you get to this place where you have a different perspective of life. You've come through something and you're like, okay, I got a new perspective. This is a whole new outlook. And now I know what I need to do. And then you start doing what you need to do once you've come through this. And then where they want you to focus this week is the Death card, just on transforming your life. It sounds like a lot, but it's basically just being present, doing what you need to do, learning what you need to learn, and being very aware of it. It's just about going through the process and allowing it to happen, embracing it. Wow, the Empress. So interesting. So the Empress, again, is all about rebirth. So you have the Death card, which is a rebirth, a birth of a new way of being. Just don't stress and worry about money, or stress and worry about where you fit into the material world. Just create this flow with the universe. They're pointing over to this card again. If you move forward doing this, then you're moving towards your destiny and all the things that are meant to happen. Yeah, it's bigger than you think it is. That's for sure. And then someone you know brings you information that is helps you move forward. It's really like an emotional information that is really fulfilling, and it helps you get to the next place, the next step. So interesting, Gemini. Thank you so much for watching. I'd love to hear if this resonates with you, and if you know what this change is and this rebirth is, because wow, it was really strong. Yeah, thank you so much for watching. If you could please like and share my videos, I'd really appreciate it. It would help me grow my channel. Have a great week. Let me know how it's going.
You'll not get the arse you want by sitting on it.